Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking about all the books I read in February. I read a total of 16 books this month, and that totaled up to 5,569 pages just in the month of February. So, put this aside. Anyways, in order of what I read, first I read Love Sickness by Junji Ito. This is one of his collections of short stories. There's a total of 10 short stories in this. It was pretty good. I don't know, it wasn't my favorite. So, yeah. Next, I technically reread The Night Circus by Morgenstern. I just wanted to reread it because the first time I read it really fast. I couldn't remember anything. So, yeah. Just for those of you who don't know what this is about, it's about obviously a circus that comes around at night, and two characters kind of end up meeting each other, competing against each other, and kind of gain a romance between each other. So, yeah, that was The Night Circus. Next, I read Volume 1 of Buso Rankin. This is a manga series that I'm not completely sure of what goes on. I don't have a specific summary. I just kind of think of it as like another series that's very similar to Bleach. And then after that, I read Broken Things by Lauren Oliver. This one was about a group of girls and one of their friends died, and kind of figuring out how she was murdered. It was a very chaotic story. Next, I read Goodnight Poon Poon, Volume 1. This was a really sad story. Yeah, it's pretty much like this kid who's just trying to figure out life. And then after that, I picked up Buso Rankin Volume 2. And after that, I read The Nightmare Before Christmas in manga form. It was pretty much just like the movie, just book form, I guess. And then, after that, because a few of those were in like my first ever reading vlog, and then I read City of Bones, and it was my third time reading it. I read it once in school, which was when I first read it, and then I read it when I bought this copy, and then I bought it again read it again, as I started doing my Shadowhunter Chronicle reading vlogs. Then, of course, after reading City of Bones, I read City of Ashes. Then, after City of Ashes, City of Glass. After City of Glass, City of Fallen Angels. And for those who don't know, these are the first 4 books in the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. And it's pretty much these kids who are just like having to defeat like monsters, vampires, werewolves, demons, all stuff like that. And yeah, I don't know, kind of bad at explaining it. But it's a long series. And then next, after those, I read Smashed by Junji Ito, which is also one of his short story collections. This was disturbing. I've never been so unsettled reading a book. Well, that's a lie. I've been very unsettled reading books, but like short stories, gross. This was gross. I was so uncomfortable and so disturbed. Like, if you were looking for something like short stories with, like, you know, they're quick, but they get to the point, there's a plot twist, and, like, just makes you feel weird and just uncomfy, read Smashed. Of course, look up the trigger warnings. There should be a reading vlog, a manga reading vlog that I put up right before this video, and I talk about it. I think I forgot to. I know I mentioned the trigger warnings, I think, while reading, and then when I finish it, but yeah, there's some major trigger warnings in here, so I'd look those up before you read it. After that, I read Sheets because I needed something a little more lighthearted. So I read Sheets, which is about a girl who kind of like took over her mom's business at this laundromat and is taking care of it, and then one day she meets a ghost. And yeah, they like become friends, and he helps her out, and it's so wholesome. And there is a second book to this, I guess, called Delicates, and I don't have that yet. I don't know when I'll get it, but I'll be getting it soon. And then it's in the wrong pile. After that, I read Remina by Junji Ito. So this story is about, like, I literally just read this today. This story's about this scientist who finds a planet, and he, like, I think he won a Nobel Prize, and of course, you know, all these people are asking, like, oh, you found this planet, what are you gonna name it? And he had his daughter with him, obviously. And I guess for how far away the planet was and how long it's been there, because it was like 16 light years or like 16 years, whatever. And he was like, oh yeah, and you know, my daughter's 16, so we'd name the planet Remina. And then turns out that the planet got to the Milky Way, so our solar system, and then started destroying the other planets. And of course, everybody starts freaking out. They're like, no! So then they go and they want to kill Remina and her dad. So that was a weird one. And then finally, I'm just gonna show these two together. And then finally, the last two books I read were Demon Slayers Volume 5 and Volume 6. So, I think most people know what this story is about, but for those of you who don't, it is just about a boy and his sister who kind of go on an adventure trying to find this demon that killed their family, and of course, as they find out, many other people, and of course make friends along the way. Yeah, so that's all I read for the month of February, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. After this video, we'll finally be back to normal videos of getting back to reading the Shadowhunter Chronicles, so that'll be fun. So I'll see you guys next time, and hope you enjoyed. Of course, my social media stuff will be down in the description please like and subscribe. That'd be super cool. Yeah. Have a good day. See you guys.